always have to lower this every time you come in after a coach. Because you're a little taller.
Andrew, you want to get started?
We've asked you so many times this year, the day after performances, and you usually say the same thing. You had a special performance Saturday. So yesterday, watching film, what's going through your mind about the way you played then and just kind of how you progressed in various areas this year?
Well, the greatest area is just me from the last two games, just not turning the ball over. I take a lot of pride in not turning the football over, and it feels good when coach come in on Sunday to say we want to turnover battle because the offense didn't give up any turnovers. And like I say, I don't go off my play. I go off by the receivers. Quinshad and Mac and Ryan and Elijah. Those guys did a great job on Saturday, and they made me look good. They did all the protecting, me blocking, and the big time catches. I give all the praise to those guys.
I think you've had 2 picks in like the last 5 games, and one of them was deflected with the line of scrimmage. Coach was talking about your focus level, how you're just more focused than you were before. That's been the big change.
Yeah, it's just, coming into practice, I notice if I have a great week of practice, I'm going to come out and play pretty well. When you don't come out to practice, you maybe have one day off, that might show in the game. And my focus is just trying to get to the ACC championship. As a senior, this is my goal. That's what I want to do, and that's my focus. I come in on Sundays, watch the film of the previous game, and I put it to bed. And like Mondays right now, I'm going to watch Miami. I'm going to see different ways of how we can beat them, and try to move the ball with their defense. And I'm excited, and everybody's around here excited.
Marquise, you just mentioned that Clemson is going to be in the ACC championship. They wrapped that up the other day. How do you keep your guys? How do you keep from looking ahead to 3 weeks or 4 weeks from now and staying in now?
Well, they can't look ahead because Miami Hurricanes is a good football team. Those guys got a lot of life now with a new interim coach and being 2-0 under him, and they've been playing phenomenal. And I tell the guys, you just can't get complacent. I can keep saying that over and over, but that's the thing. When you get complacent, that's when things go wrong, and we just got to keep doing what we've been doing to get us to where we are today, and that's practicing hard, competing hard, and having fun doing it. And not having a bad or negative body language. Just excited to get better and excited to reach our goals and try to be state champs, and try to be coastal champs, and try to get to the ACC championship.
How much can you use what happened down there last year as added motivation, or is that not even an issue?
Well,
what you
use that a lot. Like me, I haven't beat Miami since I've been here, and my main focus is to beat Miami Saturday, and that's just with Jeff Schaubman, and Shaq and Lanny. That's our focus. We haven't beat them since we've been here, so why not do it this year?
Do you take something like that personally? Because that was not your best performance down there last year. You know well about that.
I really take it too personally. That was the 2014 team, and the 2015 team haven't had a chance to play Miami, and that's where I'm going off the 2015 team. And I'm excited. We're excited. We're a different football team from what it was last year, and that's the best thing about it.
But the 2015, I know Coach Keith, you're even saying a lot more than you're sounding more and more like him every week. But the 2015 team is what it is, a lot in part because of the experiences of the 2014 team.
Yeah, with a lot of guys returning and, like I said, a lot of experience, that's true, and it's a different mindset for this team this year, we have more leadership, more chemistry, a tight group, we're a group that feel like no one can tear us apart. We're a bond that just loves to compete and have fun and love being around each other. And when we're on Saturdays, we know that we got to go out and have fun and play the game hard and do our assignments and do everything that's and play in the system. And when we play in the system, we come out with wins.
How do you balance needing to take care of business and go out and win a football game Saturday with knowing in the back of your mind that it's senior day, it's the last time we're in that tunnel?
Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be tough, but at the same time, I gotta think about what's better. Have fun after the win or being sad and losing. And that thing is, it's gonna be an emotional day. It's my last day in Tar Pit, but I can't let that distract me for the goals that we're trying to reach. And it's not about me. Like I said, it's my senior night, but it's not about me. It's about this team and trying to move forward and try to get to that. Try to beat Miami on Saturday and then get ready for V10.
The Delaware game, you had to sit down and watch Mitch out there. What went through your head, and how have you turned things around since then?
The only thing that's going through my head is just keep balling, Mitch. Keep doing what you're doing to lead us to a victory. You know, I'm a guy that's not going to hate on anybody. You saw me the whole time. I was smiling. I was excited for him. And in the back of my mind, I was just saying, maybe you just need to do something. You need to do what you need to do to continue to get you where you were today. And my thing is, I was excited for him. I'm a guy that's going to tell you when you're doing good and when you're not doing good. And I'm excited when people tell me the same. But my mind is, you know, it's my last year. You know, why don't continue going back to running the football, throwing the football, the way you've been playing. Don't change your game for anybody else. And that's just what I've been doing the past weeks.
Were you changing your game before that, or maybe making?
Yes, it was just thinking about other things. You know, thinking about what's next. You know, do people look at him as a pocket passer or look at that? And I look at some of the best college quarterbacks right now are mostly dual threats. That's just how it is now.
I know you probably expected it the other day, but when you look back at the film and saw all those long balls you completed, I mean, can it get any better?
Actually, it can't. I mean, there's times, I don't remember last time we have hit so many long balls and complete them all. You know, there's sometimes it might be overthrown or underthrown. And, you know, it was just that week of practice, you know, my preparation helped me. And the way I worked out the practice throwing those long balls with those guys, it helped out in the game. And, you know, Mac did a great job. You know, you can throw the ball however far you're going, he's going to get the ball regardless. And I've never seen Jonathan Howard run that fast. Jesus, man, I mean, dude was flying. He was running like a deer, man, and it was impressive to see him run. I never seen him really open stride the way he did, and that's a great thing for me. You know I can put the ball out there and he can go in and get it. And one shot, he's just a possession receiver. You know, you put the ball in his area, he's gonna grab it. He doesn't want anybody else to get the ball with himself when he's going against a defender. So, and Ryan, I mean, he's a quick little butterfly. I mean, you know, he does what he do. You know, and I love Ryan, and he's done a great job for me. And you know, putting the ball with those guys, I mean, they make plays, and that's who make me. Those guys. You know, I don't make myself, and those guys do a tremendous job.
What do you see when you look at the Miami defense?
A defense that has a lot of life and big up front, very fast. You know, it's a fast Miami team. You know, the Florida boys have always been fast. And they come out and they compete. They work hard. You know, and like I say, growing up, I was a Hurricane myself. You know, and it's gonna be fun to have this opportunity to play against those guys. And you know, we just gotta go out and execute, have fun, and don't turn the ball over.
You were telling us earlier this year that sometimes you have to remind yourself to have fun. Do you have to do that still, or have you gotten past that?
No, it's just no. I don't have to do it anymore. I just know that when you have fun, you win football games, and when you just out there pouting or just playing the game, not having fun, things not gonna go your way. And I notice, you know, when I come out and I'm excited, I'm having fun. I'm telling the guys we got this, or things go good for us.
You are on the team, your redshirt year, under an interim coach. Miami's under an interim coach. Have you seen anything different in their play since Coach Scott took over? Maybe they have nothing to lose now.
Well, I haven't seen because I didn't get to watch them in Golden, and you know I just started watching because we were playing them. But you know, it just seemed like a team that's fired up and ready to go.
Yeah.
You know, and when you fire your coach, you get an interim coach who's excited for his new job, and I'm pretty sure he gets the guys excited, ready to go. They turn up 2-0, and that's a good football team. The defense is good. Offense move the ball pretty well and score points. And, you know, it's going to be a great game Saturday.
This might be a hard question given your vantage point being a player, but have you seen Coach Fedora change or grow in any way since you got here, or since he got here?
Far as, you know, one thing is impressive about Coach Fedora, you know, this year he started to come down and eat lunch with us and stuff and have dinner with us. And, you know, I saw the way, you know, he comes and he communicates with players. And, you know, there's a lot of coaches probably want to come downstairs to eat lunch with their players and hang out and talk to them. Not just about football, about other sports and about anything that's going on around campus. And, you know, he's grown a lot with that. And, you know, just being him, you know, I always play with him. I say, Coach, can I come to your house? He say, yeah, man, just come over. You're going to be working some leagues, but you come over, you know. But he's just a guy that just loves his players, man, and a lot of people might not see it, but he do love his players, and he cherishes us, and we cherish him. And it's just the family connection we have, you know. This is our family right here.
So there has been some change, especially in the last year since he brought in that defensive staff, because, Coach Chiswick came in with a huge reputation, maybe even nationally a bigger reputation than Coach Fedora has. And that, I think, would be a challenging thing for him to deal with. So a lot of these changes have been maybe in the last year.
Well, Coach Fedora has been an offensive guy, and Coach Chiz is a defensive guy, and he doesn't really go on the defense side.
But the relationship and just having someone with those
Well, yeah, like I
experiences around
said,
him.
having Coach Chiz, a guy who has won a national championship, and knowing Coach Fedora, he won a conference championship, but just to get them to bond, and then let Coach Chiswick knowing that, hey, I did certain things at Auburn, to help us, anything to help us be a successful football team. That's what Coach Fedora does. And, I just look at Coach Fedora. Coach Chiswick has swag, and Coach Fedora always has swag, and that's the little stuff I look at. I'm a swag guy myself, and I take after that. So it is what it is.
One more. Is Coach Chiswick ever? I know he talked to you some early when he first got here, but he has the experience with the dual threat guy in Cam. Has he talked to you at all during this season about maybe sharing some stories about some things that Cam went through in his process?
Well, I asked him. I remember before when training camp was about to end, I was like, "How was Cam?" I asked him how was he as a player and a person. He was like, he's one of those guys that never gets flustered or never let things bother him. He's always smiling, and then he looked at me and said, "Why are you smiling?" Because you're just like Cam. You're always smiling. He said through adversity, he's always smiling. And there's never a time that I'm always gonna be down. I'm gonna be down about anything because I'm always gonna smile. And he said he's one of those guys who never party, who never drink, who never smoke, who you never seen him outside of the bar or anything. He's always focused and having fun. And he told me some great stories about Cam, and I always looked at Cam when he's at Bland, at the JUCO college, and he's been successful, and he's leading his team right now.
Yeah.
Did you hear from TJ? I know he tweeted at you after you broke his record.
TJ Yates, yeah, I talked to him. He's like, "Man, just stop breaking all the records." I said, I have to rewrite the books for me because I know Mitch is going to rewrite mine. So it's fun to hear from those guys, man. And I was a freshman when TJ was here, man. And it's great to notice that, he recognized things, and it's great, man. I always adored him when I was back in high school, and he's a great guy to be around, and love talking to him.
All right, thanks guys. I'll bring
Thanks,
Atlanta in
Marquise.
here shortly.